Cool. And let's see. So playlist is there, my YouTube, and the new YouTube drop is officially up. And Venmo, if you have it, if not, no big whoop. And away we go. So we have not started the playlist yet. Let's go ahead and find some space within our space. We'll take a few deep breaths in as a team. So bring your feet nice and wide apart. I am wearing shoes. You do not need to wear shoes for this class. There is some impact. So if you like a little padding underneath your feet, it's always nice to have. So inhale the arms overhead and exhale the arms down at your side. Do it 2 more times. Inhale the arms overhead and exhale the arms down at your side. Start to embrace the abdominals. Inhale, arms overhead. Let the chin drop. Exhale, arms at the sides. Roll your shoulders back. Shake out the arms. And welcome to Sarah. She just got here. Sarah, in the chat, everything that you need, including today's playlist, which we're about to hit play as a team in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Once you've hit play, come back to your space. We have a warm-up. Warm-up is just under 4 minutes long. Then we'll get right into the meat of today's workout. Cardio, strength, core, cardio, strength. That's our 5 blocks. So the first thing I'm gonna have you do is bring your feet about shoulder width apart. Let's rock off the heels and toes. So soften the knees. You're just starting to warm up the feet here. I like to add my arms, but that's just because it's a little counterbalance. So as I roll onto the toes, I'm sliding my hands behind me. And as I roll onto the heels, I bring in my hands in front of my heart. Let's go for 2 more. Last one, adding a squat here. Squat, heels down, toes down. Heels down, toes down. So you're basically adding a little squat position to your foot rock. Let's do 2 more. We're gonna take that foot rock out. Here we go. It's squat and squeeze. Chest stays lifted. Start to incorporate your diaphragmatic breath. In through the nose. Push the air out of the mouth. Good, give me 2 more squats. Hold the last squat down. Good, pulse the legs. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. We move into a curtsy lunge in 2 and 1. Right foot back, left foot back, right foot back. So notice how I'm not fully standing up. I'm staying in this little half squat position. So I start to feel a little thigh. I'm just tapping the foot behind the hip. 2 more. Chest up. Last one. And then from here, I'm going to give it some front kicks. Just alternate your front kick. So in my front kick, I am pointing my toe, snapping through that foot, as if you're trying to make impact right at the top of the foot. Slight lean back for 4 kicks, 3 kicks, 2, and 1. Back lunge, touch, and switch. So from the front, I touch the floor with the same fingertip set as the foot that's aiming back behind me. So right with right, left with left. Deep lunge. Give me 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Good, stand up tall. Side kick, touch the toes, touch the toes. Again, side kick, touch the toes, touch the toes. 1 more time, side kick, making you think, touch the toes, touch the toes. Come on down to a kneeling position on your mat. Take the hands to the hips. Bring the knees a little wider than the shoulders. Roll those shoulders back. Drop the hips, squeeze. Let's add the arms here. Pump the arms out. So from the side, just so you have an idea, I drop down and I pull the arms back. You've got time for 2, time for 1. Good, sit back onto the heels, ring out the wrists. We didn't get on for the warm up, all good. We're not on the hands that much. If you need a sip of water, grab it. We start body weight. So this is your cardio section in about 15 seconds. You need nothing but your goodwill and perseverance. First thing first, in, out, run, we travel front to back. So step to the back of your space. You're gonna run in and out, forward, and in and out, back. If you're not doing any impact, so if this is bothering the joints, if it just isn't feeling super great, or you're not quite warm, go slower. Go slower, right? So you're doing the same action, not as intensely. So your body is getting acclimated to the idea of picking up the pace. I'm just showing this to you from the side so you can see what's going on with my posture as I travel the room forward and backward. We've got 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna take a back lunge with the right foot, snap kick with the left leg. Touch the floor, snap kick. Right foot, left foot. Right foot, left foot. Right foot back, left foot kicks. Everything we do is 45 seconds in the block. So we have 4 activities per block. We'll repeat through those activities 1 time to total 2 rounds. Good, we're gonna switch our legs here in 3 seconds. So left leg aims back right here. Left lunge, right snap. Left lunge, right snap. Point the toe. Yeah, so from the side, I'm allowing space to push the toes in front of me. So I'm leaning back, bracing the abdominals. Lunge, snap. Lunge, here's the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So in our next move, we've got a single leg hop, north, south, east, and west. If you're not jumping, instead of the jump, I'll show you what's up. Here's what the deal is. Left leg balances, north, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. You're alternating your feet 4 hops. If you're not doing that, tap, 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 switch, tap, 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 switch. There are options, right? So if that's not working, switch. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Requires a little thought. It's okay if you do 4 or 5. There's no real wrong answer here. 3, 2, and time. Okay, so that's the first block. Cheers. So team, we'll go through that block 1 more time, then we put it away forever. We move into our strength block next. All you need today is this 1 piece of equipment. Not right now, just make sure it's around. Okay, second round. First activity, in and out, front, back. 3, 2, and 1. If you want to make it harder, start to get a little bit deeper into that out hop. Arms can be anywhere. Our focus right now is that lower body cardiovascular activity. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, you've got about just under 15 seconds. Can you make this travel a little bit deeper and bigger? Yes. Next up, left foot back for lunge, right snap kick. Begins. Left foot, right snap, left, right, boom, kick it. When you're actually grappling and you're doing a snap kick, You're gonna use your exhalation, boom, to kick the opponent. Right now your opponent is air, so think about the pull back, right? So prep, spring forward. Prep it, boom, kick it down. Use some acceleration for a little more oomph, right? So this is a way to advance this work. Switch your legs. Now, right leg will step back to spring load, kick, spring load, kick. Take your time on each one. Oops, wrong one, I knew that felt weird. Lunge it back, kick with the left. Really nice, I'm seeing some gorgeous work here. Make sure on your kick, you're using that exhale, you're bracing through the torso. You've got it. Kick it. Kick it. Powerful front kick. Team, you've got 9 seconds. I did the wrong leg again, so don't listen to me. 3, 2, last bit. Hopping on one foot. Balance on the right. Forward, back, side, side. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. So remember, modification, if that's just too much. Balance on the foot, front, back, center. Front, center. Doesn't have to be this direction, right? It could go back. Just tap it 3 or 4 times. As long as you're moving, you're winning. That's basically the gist of it. 15 seconds. I'm gonna go back to the single leg hop because I feel like it really strengthens my ankle joint. So the ankle is a mobile joint. It needs to be pretty active. That's time. Okay, so this is your minute to rest. Take your minute to rest. Questions, pop into the chat. Otherwise, you will need, for this next set, your towel and your body. That's it. So if you don't have a towel, a belt strap, a pillowcase, something at your house that you can pull apart or squeeze together. That's it. I'll even take a yoga strap. That would be great as well. So I'm going to demonstrate for you what's going on in your next block while you've got about 20 seconds left to rest. So we're going to start without the towel and with our knee back in the left side. Arms out to a T, we rise slow, we lower slow. Then we switch the legs. Then we need the towel for the last 2, okay? 3, 2, right foot forward, left foot back, arms in a T, legs straight. Bend, 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 rise, rise, rise. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale, exhale. Just so you can see my feet, I'm not on a tightrope. My upper body is perpendicular to the floor. I'm drawing my navel in and squeezing my seat. So I'm tucking my tailbone continuously. The arms are in direct alignment with the shoulder sockets. So pull those arms back and in. Good, we're switching sides here. Left foot forward, right leg back, arms stay up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Squeeze, squeeze, exhale. Your entire foot is down in the front. The toes are down in the back. So think of the back leg as your support leg, the front leg as your main ground leg. Star of the show, co-star of the show. Shh, slower. Can you come down for 4? And then can you come up for 4? Which way is harder, down or up? Whew. Jury's out, right? They're both pretty challenging. 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab your towel. Okay, you're gonna find a hinge position and pull that towel towards your heart. This one's quick. Inhale, exhale. As you pull, your hips are back, your knees are soft, and your toes and knees are pointing forward. If you want to make this harder, step it closer together, hinge a little further forward. Keep pulling the towel apart. So if you feel like your towel is doing one of these numbers, I want you to try to rip it in half. Whatever equipment you're using, try to rip it. 15 seconds. Shh, shh, shh. 1-1 tempo for this one. Neck is long. You're bringing the towel right to the sternum. 3, 2, 1. Wrap the towel around your head. Bring it into a regular squat. That took me a second. Okay, arms out. Turn them in. Bring them out. And lower them down. Abs in tight. Stay in your iso squat. In, out, and down. Just to shoulder height. Out, in, squeeze together, pull it apart, bring it down. Wiggle your toes. You should be able to see your toes beyond your knees. So you're drawing a little L upside down. In, open, down, and up. Done. Now, if you wanted to add a set of dumbbells, you could. But I really wanted to make this workout accessible to those that don't have equipment. So that's why I'm doing this with just a towel, something that you can easily find in your house, apartment, maybe you're in a hotel or an Airbnb, or you're just out of town and unable to get that equipment. So this is accessible to you. All right, are we ready to get started with round 2? Heck yes. Left foot forward, right foot back, arms in the T position. Lower, lower, lower. Rise, rise, rise. Even slower here. Lower, lower, lower. Squeeze those inner thighs. Rise, rise. Arms stay out wide, right? Lower. Why would I be doing this with the arms? I'm pre-exhausting them for the lateral raise, front raise combo at the end of the strength set. Slow. Nice, abs in tight, really brace. Tuck your tailbone, not only at the bottom of this rep, but at the top of the rep. 3, 2, 1. Switch the feet. Split lunge, yeah. Make sure you've got enough space. If you're tall, if you've got long legs, you may want to bring your legs longer apart. So I don't have super long legs. I want to make sure that front knee doesn't come far in front of the toe. We want to keep the heel down. Back leg, again, is your support leg, but you're still tucking your seat right here. Good. Toes and knees point forward. You're not quite on a tightrope. Your feet are about hips distance apart. Shh. One more time. I know this is hard. Bring it up. Grab the towel. Hinged pull downs. Back is flat. I'm going to go a little slower here so I can focus on the strength aspect over exhausting my heart. Shh. Showing this to you from the side a little bit. My back is flat, so maybe I'm here, maybe I'm here, maybe I'm here, but my back hasn't rounded. So if I'm here, I'd say stand up taller and pull from maybe the ceiling to the heart, right? Otherwise, from the sidewall to the heart. 9 seconds. We got one more challenge left in strength. 3, 2, wrap the towel around your body. Oh, I keep wanting to do a sumo squat. It's not. Feet about hips distance apart. Bring it down. Up, in, out, down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Keep it slow. Exhale, inhale, like you're moving through something a little thicker than air. Shh. There's no wrong breath, except for if you're not breathing. So if you have forgotten to breathe, now's a great time to sip in a big old gulp of air and push it out. No wrong answers. 3, 2, that's the end of the set. So your next block is in 1 minute and it's core. So I'm going to get my mat out. I'm going to lay it widthwise so you can see me profile. You will need your towel for everything but one activity. So once you've got your mat laid out, bring your towel down with you. Oops, let's try not to hit my plants with my feet. And I will demonstrate for you in the second half of your cool down. All right, so here's what's happening. You're gonna start heels down, towel comes in front of the chest. I twist over to the left, back through center, I twist to the right, and then I'm going to lift my feet and tap my towel. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, no towel, crab reach and switch, and then I'll go over exercises 3 and 4 because we're out of time. So grab your towel. I'll show you a little profile here. Shoulders back and down, twist over to your right, pull that towel apart, twist to the left, exhale through center, tap the toes, twist to the left, twist to the right, tap the toes. Do you have to tap to the toes? No, I could cancel that out and get that same work right in the obliques, right in the rectus abdominis. Good, pull the navel in. Find that balance on your sits bones. I'm alternating my start side. It's a little advanced, so if you're not there, it's all good, just twist. 2 and 1, set the towel down. Hands and heels come off of the seat. Reach up and back and switch. Reach up and back. So if this is too much, keep the feet on the floor, reach behind you, reach behind you. So you're getting the same arm action, but you're not getting the extension of the hip, that's fine. I'll show you a different variation for a modification in round 2. Try to get that nice extension in the hips. Squeeze the seat, reach back behind you. Next up, we need that towel. We're gonna be on our back. 4, 3, 2, set it down. Take the towel behind the shin of your left. Lift your right leg up, point the toes. You're gonna rock up to sit, tap, and release. Rock up to sit. Bottom leg taps the top leg, release. Lift, tap, release. It's actually a little harder than it looks. I'm rocking back, my head stays off the floor, I tap my toe. Rock, tap. Mandee, what if I have the mobility to grab my ankle? Then grab your ankle, right? I can rock back, rock up, tap. Rock back, tuck your chin. You're looking at your kneecap of the left. Switch your legs. So again, towel braces the Achilles. Lift the left leg. Rock it back, rock it up, tap to the right heel. Rock it back, rock it up, tap to the right. Again, I'm looking down at my torso. And if I have the mobility, I could grab my ankle, rock it back, lift it up. Whoop, that's not gonna be, that won't work. There we go. Sometimes they're not all winners, and that's okay. You've got 10 seconds in our core block, our single core block. 3, 2, done. Okay, so if being on your hands for that crab reach isn't working, in your second round, instead of reaching back with the arms, you're gonna come down to a bridge position, lift your hips and lower the hips. Just a simple hip bridge will be your modification for the crab reach. So you're still getting the hip extension, no arm flexion overhead, okay? Good. All right, starting from the top, grab your towel, heels down, begins. I twist to the right, I twist to the left, I lift and I repeat, twist. So you can see my back here. Similarly to the hinge, I'm not rounding my spine. I'm actually keeping my back pretty flat, my chest beaming up towards the ceiling, meeting the wall. And then I find my sits bone balance in a V-sit position to touch my towel. Now, if I'm really wanting to advance this, here's a way to do it. Bring the feet over and under the towel. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, that's super hard. Okay, hands on. Turn the palms out. Reach and Switch. Squeeze your seat. Pause in the extension. How's that feel? Plug the shoulder in. So if your shoulders are really not feeling this, remember, I do the hip bridge. I get the same work. Think about the back of the arm pushing into the floor to accentuate some arm work here. Looking good, feeling good, smelling okay. You got 6 seconds. You won't do this again today. 3, 2, and 1. So towel if you need it. Otherwise, grab your ankle bone, lift your bottom leg. My bottom leg is my left, my top leg is my right. Tap, rock it back, rock it up. Tap. Mandee, this is just really not working for me. Then in that case, grab the backs of the knees, rock back, rise up. Rock back, rise up. So you'll just keep going with this if that's the modification you've chosen for the second side. Tap, rock, rise, tap. So you're still finding that stability on the sits bones. Good, switch the legs. So brace yourself with the hands, lift your chest, and here we go. I rock it back, I lift it up, I tap bottom leg to top leg. Try not to hit your plants. Ooh, you got it. Almost there. If you're leaving me, I totally understand. You guys told me you had to go at 1. It's all good. We're gonna finish out this set here in about 10 seconds time. So if you've got the last 10 seconds to squeeze out this third block, great. You're done in 4, 3, 2, and that is it for the block. Okay, so great news. This is your minute rest. Woo! Are you having a good time? We have 2 blocks left. So your next block is back to cardio, and then your final block, we finish with strength. So in terms of equipment and spacing, your next block, you really don't need your mat. So I'm just gonna push my mat off my space here, and you will need your towel for the first action. So just the towel for the first thing, then we'll set it down. The rest of it's body weight for this cardio section. Okay? So your first thing you're gonna do, grab your towel, you're pulling it apart again, working that mid-back, okay? Next up, we've got a high to low, or excuse me, low to high pivot and chop. All right, one side, one direction, 45, other side, other direction, 45. Timer starts in 3, 2, welcome to block number 4. You're constantly pulling apart your towel. So I don't want to see any lax towels. I want you to imagine you're thinking as hard as you can to rip your towel in half. I'm pivoting off my back foot and front foot, right? If I wanted to make this harder, I could really jump my feet. But let's just crawl before we walk and run today. Good, 3, 2, 1. Switch your position, right? Over the shoulder head of my right, down to my left back pocket. So you can see me from the side here. Right to the left. Over to the right, to the left. Both knees bending. Upper body twisting. Really thinking about that torso rotation, right? If you don't feel the rotation, forget the towel, get the arms so that you can feel your torso making moves. Good, this is 3, 2, and 1. No towel needed. What we've got next, hands in prisoner or behind the ears, bring it down to that curtsy and switch. Stay low. We did this in the warm-up. I just didn't have you have your hands up here. My hands could be here too. My hands could also be here. So if like my shoulders are really burned out, I'm gonna keep my hands on my hips. If I have a little more juice, hands behind the ears, elbows out of your peripheral vision. Little hop between your alternated curtsies. And if this doesn't feel good on your feet, ankles, hips, knees, you can always go straight back. 3, 2, and 1. Last piece, arms out wide. Twist to touch right, left, side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back to the wide-legged, over to the right, over to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Land wide, over to the left, over to the right. Kick, 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 kick. From the side. Twist, so I'm hinging at my hips. My back remains flat. Kick, 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 kick. And done. Okay, so cardio not super impactful as we move into block 4. If you wanted to make it harder, keep the towel and really move those feet, right? So we pivot on that low to high, low to high chop. I don't remember that. So that's it. We do this block one more time, we get a break, and then we finish with our final block, which is our strength block. Grab your towel, goes along the hip of the right to the left, right, left. Mandee, it's just too much impact. Keep your feet wide apart, bend your knees. Just twist through the torso. Just twist through the torso. All good. So you're at least getting some upper body and torso cardio, but your feet get a little break. Your legs get a little break. Although our legs are large, right? They're a large part of our bodies. So the more we can move the legs, the more we'll burn calorically. So really try to incorporate them, even if it's just a little bit out of comfort. Switch your sides. Left over the right shoulder. I am just as guilty as the next person. When I start to get tired, I want to stop. So you got about 25 more seconds. I won't stop. You don't stop. We've got it. Pull the towel apart though. No spaghetti towel. Yes. 15 seconds. Down and up. Down. You can do it. Give me 9. We're not done with the cardio. 3, 2, drop it off. We made it, right? Set your towel down. Feet pretty close together. Hands behind the ears. Could I make it harder? Sure, I can pick it up. Now from the side, I'm leaning forward, but I'm not compromising my back, right? I'm not here. I don't look like this. Try to, even if you're really struggling, make it smaller. Just tap your toe behind your heel or hands on hip. This is a lot easier for me, but I can still move my legs. All right, combo move. Feet wide apart, arms out wide. T position. Twist over to the left, to the right. Kick, 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 kick. We twist. We twist. Kick, kick. So there's 2 and 4, right? So there's no wrong answer with the lead leg. If I lead to the right, if I lead with the left, I can kick just 4 times. Alternate those legs. Twist, twist. Kick it 1, 2, 3, 4. You're almost done. Last 2 twists, and that's the 45 seconds. Rest. If you want to finish with the kicks, I'm not going to tell you not to use a double negative in a sentence. This is your last minute rest before we hit our final block. You will need your mat. You will need your towel, and you will need your will, okay? So I'm gonna show this to you head on. So that means I'm gonna set my mat up so that it's long. You start on all fours. If it's too much to be on the hands, grab something to elevate the arms onto a platform with your forearms. So as my right arm travels out to the side, my left leg travels out to the opposite side, same side. Out for 45, and then we'll switch our sides for the next 45. Make sure you have your towel nearby. I left my towel on my chair. Timer starts in 3, 2, right with left, right arm out, left knee out, return. Out and return. Mandee, could I make this harder by adding a kick through the shin? Yes. I could make it easier by bending the elbow of my traveling arm. So my arm and my knee are coming to the sides of the space, same side continuously. So unilateral movement. Then we'll switch our sides here in about 4 seconds. 3, 2, return the right hand to the floor, balance on the knee. I come out. So immediately, one side of my body does so much better with balance. That's this. My right arm and my left knee are like, I could stay here forever. I really got this. One thing I want you to know while you're doing this is you're not letting your back collapse. Keep your back flat as much as you can. Try not to round. Really open up right with left. Good, you're almost there. You've got 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, grab your towel. I'm facing the back. I'm leaning forward. I'm pulling the arms up, up, up. Now here's the deal. Halfway through our 45, I'm gonna start squeezing that towel together with the highest lift I can create. If being on your knees and shins is not working for this effort, I could do this in a squat position or a half squat, okay? I just like being on the floor since I'm already there. It makes the most logistical sense. Now, I squeeze it together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay. Right with the beat if you can. Push, 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 push. Keep those arms up. Back is flat. You're done in 5, 4, 3, 2. My arms are burning, but you're not done yet. Okay, last bit. Thrusters. So knees wide, toes together. Towel goes in front of you. Pull it and squeeze. Right across your chest. It's like a rope, right? So my toes are together. It doesn't have to be fast here. In fact, think about really keeping it full range of motion. Squeeze the back body. It's a wide grip row. Pull that towel apart. Squeeze your seat. Abs in tight. You're done in 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay, so that's your strength set. You gotta do it one more time. Then we're done. We got this. Yeah, that's it. Easy breezy. Beautiful cover, girl. All right, so have your towel nearby. All fours. So if I started last time on my left hand, I'm going to start on my right hand, left knee, just to be balanced in the body. Timer starts now. If you don't remember, start stabilizing on your strong side. So if you're right-handed, you might stabilize on the right hand. Again, showing this to you from a little bit of a diagonal. I'm opening up to the sides of the room. If I wanted to make it harder, extend that leg. For me, it's hard enough as is. I'll show it to you a couple of times more. I just feel a really big cramp in my flexors, so that's not for me. And that's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch the arm and leg. So now I'm balancing on the left and right knee, left hand, right knee, open. In fact, the more time you can spend in the hangout, up and out, the more you're going to feel some strength building in the outer hip of the moving leg and in the back of the arm moving. I also feel some stabilization muscles in the front of my chest on my left side. So it's like a double whammy. Back stays flat, arm reaches out. You're done in 5, 4, 3, 2. You need your towel. Kneeling position on both knees. Take the towel behind your back. We start squeezing first. Squeeze. You're trying to get the knuckles to touch. Your knees have a slight separation. Good. So we're switching the order of the arms. Can you keep your elbows pretty straight? I just caught myself in the camera looking at my shoulders going, nah, this could be better. Now push it up, push. You got 15 seconds. Push those arms. So just so you can see my back, squeeze the back muscles together. You're looking down the bridge of the nose. You're done in 5, 4, abs in tight for 3, 2, and 1. Kneeling position, toes touch, knees are separated, towel starts right in front of the chest. Pull, pull, pull. You're trying to literally rip that towel in half. So no matter what equipment you're using to pull, I want you to try to rip it. From the side, toes are touching, knees are separated, sitting back on the heels. Shh. Shh. Can you get your elbows behind your body? Squeeze your seat. Try to keep those shoulders packed. So if you notice yourself elevating the shoulders, pull them down into the pocket. 3, 2, and you're done. That's it. So we're going to stretch here for about 1.5 minutes. If you need to leave, I totally get it. Otherwise, let's move the track to the last one on our list. It should be the Justin Bieber track. Yeah, okay. So come on down to your mat, slide the legs forward. So my feet are out in front of me, hands behind my hips, just kind of windshield wiper the legs, roll the shoulders back. Nice, pedal out the legs again. Lift your chest, lift the arms over your head and fold into the hamstrings. Let the head rest between the biceps, let the knees soften. Let the chin drop towards the chest so the back of your neck feels the stretch too. Good, rise up, soles of the feet to meet, splay the knees out, fold into the groin group, lift the chest. I like to keep my back flat for 1 rep, and then I like to round my back for 1 rep. So if you want to do a little flat and a round thing, you could. Good. Keep the heel of your left in, slide the right leg forward, reach the arms up again, twist over to that right extended leg, reach with the right hand. If you can't get the left hand around, that's fine. I'm going to open up on the left. Good, and then reach that left arm over my head. So it's a side bend stretch. Then counter stretch. Left fingertips come back, right arm reaches overhead. Good, come back through center. Let's switch the legs. So we're bringing the heel in towards the groin of the left. Inhale the arms up, twist to the left, lean into the left. So I'm much tighter on the left side. I can't get my hand down. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up towards the right. And I'm going to lean over to the left. So it's a big stretch through the sideline of my right body. Then I'm going to do that counter stretch. Right fingertips come behind me. Left arm reaches back. My hips still on the floor. It's a nice, easy stretch. Good. Slide the legs behind you. Once they're behind you, beyond the hips here, forearms on the floor. Press into the pubic bone, lift the chest. Drop the chin to the chest, but keep that length through the torso. Good. Walk it over to the right and walk it over to the left. Then from this position, roll yourself down to your belly, slide the palms next to your chest, and press your way up and back to child's pose. From your child's pose, take the right arm, twist it towards the left side of the space, roll onto the right side of the face. Inhale here. And exhale, return. And then take the left, wrap it over to the right, rest on the left side of the face. Take an inhale here. And an exhale to return. Come back to all fours, last stretch. Lift the torso, find a little cow pose. Exhale, round. Tuck your chin, rock side to side, front to back. That's all she wrote. Really awesome work. Questions, let me know. Otherwise, next week, Monday, back at the game, okay? All right, you guys. We did it.